This is Vasugi, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, JJ College of Arts and Science, Pudukkottai. I'm going to explain about Computer Networks ISO OSA reference model. Layered in networking computing. So, layers involved with OSA reference model, and what are the protocols used in OSA reference model. So, what are the outcomes while learning this OSA reference model? First one, understand the need of layered networking computing. Understand the OSI model and TCP IP model. And what are the protocols involved in TCP and UDP. Understand the role of header in communication between layers. And finally, how the data is sent between the host and the recipient, sender to receiver. What is mean by layering in networking computing? So, layering is nothing but breaks down the communication into smaller, simpler parts. What is the use of layered model? It is easy to communicate between various nodes and speeds the development and changes in one layer that will affect the other layer also. Standardization of across manufacturers. Different hardware and software work together in layered model. It reduces complexity. That is OSI reference model, open system interconnection model. The open system interconnection model introduced in the year of 1984 by International Standard Organization. It outlines what needs to be sent data from one computer to another and not how it should be done and what are the protocol used. In OSI model there are 7 layers are there. What is mean by model? Commonly referred as OSI reference model. It is a blueprint that helps to understand how data is communicated between one system to another system. It also developed the standards and it used what are the technologies used in this model. The 7 layers of OSI model, it is called as a reference model. This reference model commonly known as TCP IP reference model, and what we are seeing now is ISO OSA reference model. So device A from one computer to another computer. What are the devices available? What are the hardware and software available in the particular device that must be available in the destination computer also. That is device B also. It is a single layer model. First communication between computer devices using copper wire or radio link. Hardware and software are used and single specification for all aspects of communication. Two layer model. So what is the problem within this two layer model is applications being developed and it increase the number of media signaling system. And application layer, what is the interface, user interface we are using? Four layer model. Four layer model needs requires levels and travel and as well as the intermediate devices are more within this four layer model. So for that we are using the physical layer, data link layer, network layer, application layer. So first one, it is a lower level layer. It is physical layer. In this physical layer, we are using cards, that is network interface card, wires. These are the physical medium we are using, and it is a interconnected topologies. The topology is nothing but arrangement of network. On network layer, we are connecting two devices by using the IP address. And data link layer is used to translate the logical address into hardware address, that is MAC, for transmission. And what is the protocol used between these two nodes? 5-layer model. So for that we are using physical layer here mentioned, physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, and finally application layer. There are various levels used and variable levels used for the data integrity in network. 6-layer model. 6-layer model, in this case, it means synchronizing transfer of data packets. It becomes a session layer. And 7 layers of OSI model that start from physical layer. It is a lowest level layer, and top layer is application layer. In between the 5 layers are the data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, and finally application layer. Okay, so this is used to encode the rules and regulation between lower level layer to higher level layer. Binary transmission. If you take the case of physical layer, binary transmission is there. And next one is access media. Data link layer is used to access the media. And in network layer, it is used to specify the address of the source and destination computer. And transport layer, there is an end-to-end connection between to establish the end-to-end connection. And a session is used to communicate with interhost. And presentation layer is to represent the data. And finally, network process to application. So here, the end user access the network resources with the help of these 7 layers. The workstation or service in MS Windows, all the application, if the devices are connected by using the network, they must use these 7 layers. First one is application layer. It is a all network process to application, and the data representation, it is in the form of data structures, and we have to follow the rules and regulations that is called as a protocol. All the rules must follow in each layer. So in the 7 layers, the application layer is allowing to process the application that is connected to the network. So here, where we have to use it, one is workstation and server service, and another one is Windows to client network. So it is used to allow the application to maintain an ongoing session. So next one is here in the transport layer, the end-to-end communication is there. In this transport layer, what are the functions are performed by this transport layer is, first one, it transferring the data from one node to another node, and the data transport reliability. From that we can able to communicate the data without any loss, and we can identify fault detection. For example, during the travel, the data transfer from one place to another place, there may be a chance to occur error. So we can find out this error through this transport layer. It is one of the functionality of transport layer. And next one is information flow. So in transport layer is responsible for the delivery of message from one process to another. Here see, from session layer to another session layer, that is a source computer to another destination computer, we are sending the data. So how the data to be transferred? See, data along with the address. So next level layer is a network layer. It is the responsibilities of the network layer is network addressing, routing. It provides a network wide addressing and a mechanism to move packets from one computer to another computer. The network layer is also responsible for delivery of individual packets from source host to destination host. The data link layer, it is a what are the functionalities of data link layer is first one, it is reliable transfer and it do the physical addressing of data and topology, error correction, flow control, everything will be available. Error notification, not error correction, because it identify where the error is occurring. This is to be notified in the data link layer. And next one is the data link layer is responsible for moving frames in from one node to another node. So what are the sublayers of data link layer? One is MAC, Media Access Control, along with the NIC, Network Interface Card, as well as it avoiding the collision and token passing. LLC, logical link layer. From that we can manage the data link interface and detect some of the transmission where the error is occurring by using the techniques called as VRC and LRC, cyclic redundant check. From that we can able to identify in which packet the error is occurred by using the even parity and odd parity, and some of the error correction and detection methods are there. By using that we can avoid the error occurring in the packets. And next one is physical layer. It is the lowest level layer. All the devices are connected through, all the physical devices are connected through this physical layer. It determines the specs of all physical components like cabling, interconnect methods, data encoding, electrical properties. So everything is done in the everything done in the physical layer. What are the example for a physical layer is Ethernet cable with the standard of IEEE 802.3, and next one is token ring and wireless. The physical layer is responsible for the movement of individual bit from the one node to another node. Okay, so these are the functionalities of layer. How does it all work together? Each layer contains protocol data unit. It is used for peer-to-peer communication, and the data is handled by the top three layers like application, presentation, and session. Physical layer converts the bits into all the physical data is converted as a bits over the media. The receiver computer reverses the process, the information contained in the protocol data unit. So these are the layers, how the data to be transmitted. See, one device A is connected with the device B with the intermediate nodes are there. It contains the 7 layers. What are the 7 layers available in the device A? The same 7 layers available in the device B. In between that we need a interface to it is act as an intermediary between these two devices, that is data link, physical and network. See, it's represented in the picture. It is a physical connection, that means that it connected through the cable. We can use the wireless medium. For that it is represented as a dotted line. If it is represented as a dotted line, we assume that it is a wireless connection. If it is a direct solid line is there, we assume that this is a physical communication between one node to another node. See how the email message is sent. We are sending in our computer this data to be transferred, and first it comes to the physical layer. After that, network with it contains some of the address. First we are sending the data, it is converted as a bit, and after that it is converted as a segments and packets and frame bits. So it is in the format. In this way, the email, whatever we are sending the email, is represented within the computer. It is in the form of data, segment, packet, frame, bits. Okay. So these are the layers we already seen. Data stream. So we have the data, how it is transferred in each layer. It is in the form of bits in the physical. See how the data to be transferred. It is transferred in the form of packet, and each packet contain bits. All the layers are transmitted. It is in the form of packets. During this presentation layer, all the data, whatever it may be in the text or video or audio, whatever it may be, it encrypted and it compressing the data. If you're using the WhatsApp, if you're sending any video, the WhatsApp server will compress your video automatically, because inside the WhatsApp the compression is there. So that is the duty of presentation layer. Like transport layer, it is used to transfer the data to the destination. Thank you.